Hope you're doing well. Oh, boy. I hope your 4th of July was enjoyable. I'm assuming this is being recorded earlier than 4th of July, that by that time my eardrums will be somewhat back to normal by the time you hear this. We normally have quite a little fireworks show every year, which I gotta admit, the older I get, the less I appreciate it, but the kids love it, which makes it fun. I want you to think about the greatest battle that you will ever face in your life. No, it's not your marriage. It's not your children. It's not your job. It's not whether you have cancer or don't have cancer. It's not what happens to you, the accident you may have or may not have or have had. Those are all challenges. Those are incredible challenges. Many of them are life-threatening challenges. I'm not in any way denying the power of those challenges. But very quickly, I just want you to think, the Apostle Paul kind of alluded to this in Romans chapter 7 and verse 13 and on through 25, that the greatest challenge that he had ever faced was the challenge within himself. That part of us that just simply doesn't want to lay down and die, that doesn't want to deny itself and doesn't want to take up its cross, and doesn't want to follow Christ, that wants to somehow deify our experiences or our mind or our thoughts or our actions, wants to be God over all those choices. That's the greatest battle that we will ever fight. In my life, the greatest challenge I have is with myself. The challenge to not live just basically according to my own dictates, to let others have priority, to choose to lay down my life. It's not a battle. I can't even say that the higher percentage of time I win, but it's one that I think about. I hope it is for you. It certainly makes life so much more rewarding when you know that you're living for someone who has great power and great love, and lastly, a great ability to reward you and I for following and serving him. I mean, I can't take that out of the picture. We are creatures, and we love being rewarded, whether it be affection, a kind comment. But think what it's going to be like when we stand before Jesus Christ and he says, well done, if he does. Or our whole life isn't consumed in his presence. Or in 1 John 2:28, we're not ashamed. Think what that'll be like. Think what it'll be like to be like Paul, the basic 4 aspects of the last days of his life. Run the race, kept the faith. I've fought a good fight, and I have loved his appearing. What it must have been like to have such confidence. I hope I'll have that confidence with my last breath. I hope you will too. Till next time, friends, God bless you.